It's the story of a small-town bar diva with big dreams. It's a film called Whiskey Dixie and the Big Wet Country, and it's playing 2 showings at Mission Theater tomorrow night. We do want to warn you, this is a movie with some mature content and themes, so not for kiddos, just adults for this fun. And joining me now to talk more about the film and its connection to the Northwest are Amanda Richards and Tyler Shilstone. Welcome on, you two. It's great to have you both here.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Thanks so much for having us.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. I'm very excited to talk all about this kind of cool, musical, raunchy movie. It's going to be so much fun. So this started out as a play here in Portland. So how did it grow into a full-blown feature film?
Well, it kind of happened organically and kind of accidentally, but essentially we wanted to put it up as a play again, and we ran into not being able to find a venue for it. And instead of starting a new venue, we decided to make a movie.
That makes sense. That makes sense. And what is the plot of Whiskey Dixie, if you're able to say it on morning TV?
Well, essentially, Whiskey is kind of a burnt-out honky-tonk queen who has dreams of going to Nashville, and she goes to leave and does something really stupid that ends up going viral, and she loses her license, ends up stuck in her small town, and has to decide whether or not she wants to capitalize on the embarrassing viral fame and use that to launch her music career, or if she just wants to hang out in the small town with a couple of different love interests. This is a very, very clean version.
That is as clean as you are going to get it for this show. Thank you very much. I could tell that you were like, how do I put this? And this movie being putting together a movie, it is so much more complicated than most folks can assume. So how are you able to make a feature film without the incredible funding and without kind of that backing of traditional Hollywood?
Well, because it had been a play before we had the original cast, a lot of folks had been involved with it, and so there was a big community behind it that already loved the script, that loved the community, and so we were able to get pretty talented folks in the film community in Portland behind it and pull it off for, an ultra low budget. Yeah. And we shot it in Vernonia, but because of the culture of the play and the film and how lighthearted it was, and just people had permission to laugh and crack jokes and just kind of be themselves, that it attracted a lot of people to want to be involved in it. Yeah. And so it just built momentum upon itself because folks saw what we were doing and thought, this is really cool, I want to be a part of it. And that's kind of what we're doing now with the film as we tour it too, is just like, hey, we built this thing and it wasn't just me, it wasn't just us, this is a community thing. And so, come on, let's all get together and have a good time and have a laugh and create a space where it's okay, everybody can kind of be themselves there, and that, the more authentic the better.
It sounds like a really cool hangout while also filming a movie at the same time. And tell me about these screenings coming up soon. This sounds to me a little bit like it's going to be a rowdy, fun, amazing time.
I'll let Tyler tell you about it.
Absolutely, they are a rowdy, fun time. We premiered it on Friday. It was a sold-out crowd. Everyone loved it. I haven't heard a movie theater laughing like that since the heyday of when they were releasing those kind of comedies, every week. And yeah, the theater was loving it. And it's outrageous and it's out there, but when you think about an outrageous comedy, a lot of stuff comes to mind that might not apply for this. This one, it has a lot of heart, it has a lot of brains, and it's all tied together with the amazing music that Amanda did, and she's sitting here giving credit to everyone else in the film, saying it was a group effort, but it kind of was just all her. She kind of just whipped this thing out of thin air and rented an abandoned bar in Vernonia, Oregon, and trailer on stilts that we slept in and showered in well water, and
man,
she made it happen.
We need to make a film about how we made the film.
It sounds, I am sold, let me tell you. Well, Amanda, Tyler, thank you so much. And if you want to check out Whiskey Dixie and the Big Wet Country, check it out on the Mission Theater. And hey, more Everyday Northwest is just ahead. We'll be right back after this.